Ow. That hurt. All right. Welcome back. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I'm gonna let this thing cool off for a little bit. It's still kind of hot. Eastern red cedar tea. It's so delicious. It's got a very strong flavor, a very strong aroma, and it's strong. But a lot of history shows that it's that's been used in medicinal uses for like medicines, like stomach aches and stuff. But It's only like 3 cups a week is all you need. You don't want to drink any more than that. But don't take my advice, because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professional wilderness expert or anything like that. But for me, this is okay for me to drink. Okay? It's pretty good. It's almost an acquired taste. It's such a strong taste and aroma that it's you don't. I drank 1 cup before of it, and I was like, man, that was enough for me. It's a lot stronger tasting than, like, say, spruce or pine tea. I think it is. But it's good. I like it. Something different. Okay. I officially cannot throw a cold steel shovel. And I want to break it. Alright, comrades. Glad to have you guys back. This stuff's good. So we're just out testing the Coldsteelsurvivaledge knife, along with the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel. And I've always liked this knife. I thought it was really cool. And you know, Cold Steel, they're always doing crazy stuff with their knives. But as you saw in the video, this thing is a hollow handle knife. And right now I got my fire starter in there. But I made it into a spear. And you know, it's always questionable, and I've seen videos on people throwing this like a spear. I was like, man, for a hollow handle knife, the tang, it only goes in, I think, about like right there inside the handle. So the rest of it is hollow. Now, before I made this into a spear, I have fire starter in here, and I put my own stuff in. This comes with its own, but I changed it and put my own. And behind the fire starter, I have some rubber. And rubber's great for starting fires, of course, and having an extended flame. But inside here, inside the molding of the handle, there's the tang. The knife tang only goes about 1 inch, maybe. And then the tang itself has molding around it inside the handle. So I had the rubber inside there against that. So when I put my makeshift spear on it, it probably went, well, it probably went about right there. It's hitting that rubber before it hits the plastic that molds around the tang. And I think that helped absorb the shock a lot. I threw this thing probably about 10 times at different distances, different angles and stuff. And it did pretty good. The only thing I noticed here was the, if you can see it there on camera, around the threads where the cap screws on, you can see where the pressure of the stick and the pressure of it hitting the tree against the plastic right there. I don't know what the word, there's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it, but it didn't damage it because the cap still screws on, but it did wear it. It did wear it a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got like a Scandi grind edge on it, and it almost looks like it has a secondary bevel. It literally, it doesn't look like, yeah, it looks like a Scandi grind with another bevel on it. I could be wrong, I'm not an expert at these, but man, after using it like that, throwing it as a spear, there's no play, nothing. It's solid. That's incredible, it really is. Now, however, the spine, I'm going to need to take a grinder and grind the spine. The spine's a little soft, so I had to use the blade for the ferro rod. But yeah, in a survival situation, this would work as a spear if you needed it. So if you need to catch some small game or something, which I personally wanted because I eat kosher, so I don't eat rabbits and squirrels and such, raccoons. But you might catch them, and I might catch them, use them for bait for something that I would eat, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this you can use as a spear. It's pretty cool. It's a German 4116 steel. I got a few other cold steel knives of that steel, and I like it. It's a budget steel. It takes an edge pretty good. My Cold Steel Bushman, pocket Bushman, it's got 416 German steel in it. Takes an edge pretty good. I can never get them razor sharp because I'm just not great at sharpening yet, but it takes an edge pretty good. So for $25, you can't beat it. And so here we have the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel, or Spetsnaz shovel, whatever you want to call it. And this thing is really cool. You saw that I can't throw it, so I stopped throwing it because I kept hitting the back of the handle, and I don't want to break it because it's not meant to be broken, right? And if you can't throw it, if I can't make it after 10 throws, then I'm going to stop and learn and reassess the situation. Because remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It sticks good. I mean, I can stick it right in the wood. I just can't throw it. Do I really need to throw it in a survival situation? I guess if I was going to try to get an animal with it, I could do it. But I probably could stick. The tip here, it's not very pointy. It's pretty round. But I'd say if that thing was like a pointy edge, you could probably stick it into some animal for food in a survival situation. It chopped pretty good. I chopped up some pine, and chopped really good. It's an all-around shovel. I mean, there's plenty of videos on the internet with it, but I'm just out having a little fun with it. So I already know what this can do. I was really just wanting to bring this out and try it out today. So, but yeah, just a nice little relaxing Sunday before winter gets here, I guess. That's all I'm kind of anticipating is winter. Waiting for it to cool down too. But yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this shovel. No need to really go into much detail with this. Plenty of videos. I'm hiking out of the forest now, getting ready to head back home, and I'm going to work on this video. But before I do that, I want to tell you, with this Survivaledge, or this Coldsteelsurvivaledge knife, I can say it wouldn't be an everyday use knife. If you look at like my SP8 that I baton the heck out of all the time, you wouldn't be able to do that with a Survivaledge. I mean, I haven't tested it like that, but I would almost say you probably couldn't do that every day. My SP8, I bet you I could probably do that every day for a while. So you have to take care of it. And in a survival situation, everything you have to take care of and conserve and be gentle to. You know, I wouldn't use it to throw as a spear unless I absolutely have to. You know, just stuff like that. You know, you gotta use common sense, but that's not always common either. But also I wanted to say, the kind of wood you want to use for that to make it into a spear. And I thought of it as I was coming to the forest, what am I going to use to make this into a spear? Because it's only got like an inch tang inside the handle. So you're going to have a spear, you're going to have a long handle. That's weight that's going to hang from it when it sticks to whatever you stick it in. So I grabbed some white pine. And white pine is generally not as dense as, say, like oak or eastern red cedar, things like that. It's a little more, or it's less dense. It's a softer wood. So I would recommend using a less density wood, a softer wood. So that way when it sticks into something, or if you're just out throwing it at a tree just to practice, that weight's not hanging, you know, it's not going to be super heavy. So, but yeah, in a survival situation, I'm not going to be throwing it at a tree. But that's all I got. I don't have any dead animals laying around, so I can't throw it at anything. And I don't think you can hunt with spears out here, so. But yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna head home and work on this, and yeah, if I think of anything else on the way out, I'll get back to you. But if not, I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully we'll get super boot fouling out here soon. And yeah, so if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell, and there'll be all kinds of other videos around the screen, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys, and God bless you.